Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Hail Mary Meteorology. My name's Mike. A lot of people call me Mush, and this is the U.S. weather briefing for February 12th, 2026. It is Thursday, and there's going to be two major storm systems across the country as we move into the weekend here. One in the south and eastern United States, and another that's going to impact the west, especially California. So let's just jump to the satellite loop and imagery this morning, and we're going to show how this one storm system is going to phase and come together across the southwest. That's going to impact the south and east as we move into the weekend. So we've got this upper level low just off the central coast of California, almost due west of San Francisco. And we've got this other upper low with a little bit of some tropical moisture. These two areas are going to phase over the southwest. And that's the storm system that's going to eject across the southern tier of the country. So I'm going to just show you real quick. This is what the forecast looks like on Sunday. You can see this is the National Weather Service forecast, 500 millibar heights with the 0Z GEFS mean. And overall, you can see very, very little spread. So we've got model agreement now with how this system is going to come out into the southwest and track across the southern tier of the country. Did want to mention real quick, with southwestern closed lows, sometimes the spread can be significant. So this is good news. If anything here, the the National Weather Service forecast is probably a hedge between the GEFs and European means at this point. So this is Sunday morning. As we jump to Monday, there's a little bit of spread on how quickly the system moves off the southeast coast. And you can see there's not a whole lot of confluence aloft over the east coast or northeast section of the country. So the cold air that's there on Sunday and the Monday is going to erode rather quickly. So the snowfall, if there is any, going to be the interior portions of the mid-Atlantic up into the northeast. Meanwhile, out over the Pacific here, the eastern Pacific here, you could see a very, very potent closed low off the California coast. And look at all this diffluent flow out ahead of it. That's going to bring a ton of Pacific moisture into California. And I'll show that in a minute. So on Saturday, as this system ejects out, we could see a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms from just south and east of Oklahoma City, through Dallas, down towards Houston and San Antonio and Austin. It spreads eastward towards Shreveport and Lake Charles on Saturday. This will likely continue Sunday across the extreme, probably south of where this is. I'll show you a snapshot I did 2 days ago. I think it matches up rather well yet. And so we're going to jump to the QPF forecast. You can see there's going to be a lot of heavy precipitation. I showed a couple days ago how anomalous this was. Maybe one standard deviation above normal. So we're going to have a lot of moisture from the subtropics, the Gulf of America spreading northward. So we could see maybe as much as 1.5, maybe up to 3 inches of rain across Arkansas, and then that all spreads eastward towards the southeast section of the country. And National Weather Service has a slight risk of some of this rainfall being excessive that could produce some flash flooding. That includes Memphis, Little Rock, all the way down to Shreveport on Sunday here. And as we move into Monday, you can see the, that was Sunday, this is Monday. And you can see a very marginal risk across the southeastern section of the country down towards the Florida Panhandle. In terms of winter weather, so this is the Winter Storm Severity Index from the Weather Service. This is a 24-hour period ending Monday morning, so you can see the probabilities are pretty low here. We're talking maybe 20 to 30% max, and that's from the central Appalachians up into eastern portions of Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey, up towards the Poconos. And as if we move out to another 24-hour period here, if I can get it there we go. The probabilities don't increase a whole lot. So we're not expecting a ton of winter weather as we thought a few days ago. And so I wanted to finish up here. This is a snapshot I did on X the other day. I think this matches real well. The severe potential Saturday through Sunday across the southern tier of the country. It shifts to the southeast down towards the Gulf Coast area. That's where the warm sector will be and where moisture will interact with the cold frontal system moving across the southern tier of the country. In the heavy rain aspect, Mid-South, lower Mississippi Valley, spreading east across the Tennessee Valley into the Carolinas. And then any winter weather, basically from the central Appalachians up into interior portions of the Northeast and New England. And that's all I have for you this morning for the U.S. Weather Briefing. Once again, this is Hail Mary Meteorology with Mike, and we'll join you soon. Take care.